Friends, welcome to the part B of our 11th unit, which is fantastic unit about faith. As said earlier, friends, faith has always existed and has had positive effect on the life of humanity. So now, please discuss with your learning partner and write down how even today we exercise faith in most of our decisions and dealings every day, unknowingly. So, take 3 minutes time, discuss and write your answer. All right. Examples of faith in our daily decisions, unknowingly. Mrs. Ali, what do you want to say about this?
Sure, sir. It's quite interesting actually when we think of how many decisions that we take under the influence of faith. I mean, having faith basically in our day-to-day lives.
Maybe hundreds of decisions without we know it.
Without knowing, actually. So there can be lots of examples. Some of them I'll share with everybody right now. So we make decisions with the conviction that the outcome will be good.
Yes.
So that is the first thing what happens. For example, the farmer sows seeds and puts his best efforts with the faith that the rain will come and the harvest will be gathered. So you see, this is one of the examples. Then we make sacrifices for our own family in our day-to-day lives with the faith that it will bring the best for all of us together as a family. Then we raise certain institutions with the faith that justice and common good will be delivered. So that's the faith behind. With faith, we embark on new paths that will lead us to gathering or creating new knowledge. Also, we have faith in the medicines that we buy on daily basis, wherever in the pharmacy that we go to. We have faith in the packaged foods also, to matter of fact, actually, that we order maybe even online. But we have faith.
Sure.
That's why we are ordering it online. We have faith possibly in the pilot of the plane that we have boarded. So these are some of the very day-to-day examples actually that we can think of. And there are numerous other examples that we take decisions with the help of faith.
That's great. What about the person who works the whole month, hard work, very difficult work. At the end of the month, his employer gives him a bunch of paper.
Okay.
I said, this is yours.
Okay.
Money.
Right.
So you take you have faith in the money.
Money,
That
yes.
works.
Very true.
You give a check to the shop
Right.
and take away refrigerator or whatever.
Right.
And the faith is there in it.
Exactly. He knows the money is going to come.
Yes. And your, ATM cards
Right.
or your credit cards, well, these are all really faith that somebody is having faith in something.
Right.
Therefore, the whole system is actually
Working.
working
Yes.
on the element of faith only.
Absolutely. Very true.
So there are numerous convictions in science also that involves some degree of faith with no scientific proof. Is there? Science believes it. Scientific investigations, theories, assumptions, and hypotheses have always depended upon faith and depended on certain non-negotiable beliefs. One example is the existence of certain kind of order in the entire universe. Well, so who's going to prove it? No science can prove it, but
Right.
it is there. The conviction is there. The universe is functioning on the basis of an order. Moreover, there are metaphysical beliefs that are part of the scientific theories and methodologies and in everything we talk about in the world. Metaphysics is abstract theory with no basis in reality. However, they help define reality and our understanding of it, and they try to explain inherent or universal elements of reality which are not easily discovered or experienced in our daily life. They are accepted as they are, without any empirical proof. There is no practical proof to prove them. Examples is, suppose, the concept of identity, the concept of time, the concept of space. How are you going to prove it? They are fundamental because all other concepts and beliefs rest on them. All knowledge is based upon the definition of these concepts. On the other hand, there are many articles of faith that spring from our scientific knowledge. For example, forecasting with confidence the time of the sunrise or the date of the full moon, or predicting the calculations that guide the interplay of travels. These are all based on observations and experiences. Indeed, man's highest achievements have always depended on both science and faith, like two wings of bird. Without faith, it is impossible to conduct any scientific inquiry or plan anything. Hence, faith does not mean blind belief. It is rather a conscious knowledge in action. Conscious knowledge in action. It is said that for a doubting person, there is no happiness. So, discuss with your learning partner and give some examples that demonstrate a faith springing from scientific knowledge. Describe the faith that springs from scientific knowledge. 3 minutes for this exercise. Okay, faith springing from scientific knowledge. What would you like to say?
Here we can think of a few examples of faith that springs from scientific knowledge.
Right.
We undergo with confidence complex medical treatment and surgeries to restore our health.
Sure, they make you unconscious fully.
Fully.
But you're okay.
Yes.
You
And
believe in them.
Yes, we believe that we'll get up again and
Yes.
fit and fine.
Yes.
Now, this faith has emerged from scientific knowledge, making it possible for human beings across the world to live longer and much healthier lives. Another example is the millions of people who travel daily across the globe with strong faith in another gift of science, and that is modern engineering and technology, which has made it possible for man to traverse swiftly over long distances with greater safety and comfort. So we do all this with faith, and this faith emerges from scientific knowledge.
Very nice. In fact, when you look at the routes that aeroplanes take,
Yes.
at the same time, hundreds of aeroplanes in a limited space, you say, oh, they can collide with each other. But no, you have faith in the technologies, in the radars. You know that there will be no collision mid-air, and that can happen as a very, very exceptional case. But otherwise, no, you can travel safely with many, many aeroplanes around you. Or you sit in the bullet train with what a speed. You have faith in technology. Well, the existence and well-being of the most basic unit of the society, that is family, also depends on faith and confidence. It's not only a question of our daily scientific and daily practical lives, but also without faith in the family, you can't imagine, what happens in the family when there is no faith, what happens in the community when the members don't believe in each other. Discuss it with your co-learner and write your answer to these questions. What happens to your family? What happens to your community when there is no faith, lack of trust among the members? 2 minutes. family and faith. What do you like to say, Mrs. Ali?
It's very interesting indeed. So, if there is a lack of faith among individuals
In the family.
in the family, it will definitely create suspicion.
Yeah, sure.
Also, it will create distrust and it will endanger the unity of the family
Yeah, very
and the
much.
community also, because finally, family is, like they said, the fundamental unit, within the community. So, of course, it will affect the community also. Also, without faith, the spirit of harmony and cooperation disappears. And the collective power of the individual and of the community will remain dormant. It will remain just inactive. There will be
Oh,
no
sure.
power
Oh, yes.
absolutely altogether.
Yes, yes.
And the lack of confidence and faith in each other weakens the family structures itself. So everybody within the family, if there is lack of confidence, then of course it is going to affect each and every member of the family. And the foundations of the society will also get threatened because their meaningful existence and well-being will not be able to achieve. It will not get achieved basically. So there will be
Right.
another issue. So, for example, like a seed that will grow and flourish when nourished in conducive environment,
Yes.
individuals and families and community will progress in an environment which is based on faith and trust.
Wow, this is a great example, really, that
Yes,
a plant grows when the environment is
very conducive.
yes, good, healthy. So also will be our life in the family,
Absolutely.
faith in the family members,
Right.
faith in the community.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.